Hi, I'm Michelle, the Children's Librarian at the Sheridan County Public Library System, and I have a very special book to share with you. I had a coworker named Marcy Mock, and Mother Bruce was her most favorite book. So in memory of her, I'm going to share her story. This is Mother Bruce by Ryan T. Higgins. Now you see on the cover there's a bear and there's baby ducklings. You don't usually see those two together. Bruce was a bear who lived all by himself. He was a grump. He did not like sunny days. He did not like rain. He did not like cute little animals. Bruce only liked one thing, eggs. He collected them from all over the forest. Good morning, Mrs. Sparrow. But Bruce didn't eat eggs raw like other bears. Instead, he cooked them into fancy recipes that he found on the internet. One day, Bruce came across a recipe for hard-boiled goose eggs drizzled with honey salmon sauce. So he went out to get the ingredients. First, he caught a few salmon. Then he collected the honey from a local bee. He liked to support local businesses, you see. And last, he went to Mrs. Goose's nest to pay her visit. Are those eggs free-range organic, he asked. At home, Bruce prepared the eggs for hard-boiling. But the fire in his stove fizzled out, so he went out to get more wood. When Bruce came back, he was met with an unwelcome surprise. Now, the great thing about books is that when you turn the page, something happens. Should I turn the page? Oh, okay. Mama! 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 Bruce became the victim of mistaken identity. Bruce wanted hard-boiled eggs, not goslings. He supposed he could settle for buttered goslings on toast, but for some reason, he lost his appetite. Bruce scooped up the little geese and stomped back to the nest. I will have to ask Mrs. Goose about her return policy. Only to find Mrs. Goose had flown south early. Be back in April. Bruce left the goslings where anyway and went back home. Mama, Mama, Mama! But he was followed. Bruce was very stern and said things like, go away, and I am not your mother, and I liked you better when you were eggs. Bruce could take it no longer, became extra grumpy with him. Roar, he did. It didn't work. Goslings always follow their mother, even if she is a bear, is a he, and he is a bear. Mama, Mama, Mama. Bruce was stuck with them. He tried to make the best of it. It was hard work. Ew, yuck. Annoying baby geese. As the seasons passed, Bruce watched the pesky goslings grow older, stubborn teenage geese, and boring adult geese. Then one fall afternoon, he saw the other goose families flying south. Finally, he'd be rid of these geese and he could take a long winter nap. Bruce explained migration, but they didn't listen. He needed the geese to leave, so he got creative. Nothing worked. The geese would not leave Bruce alone. He said. So Bruce decided to pack some bags and take his geese into town. They boarded a bus and migrated to Miami. Now every winter, Bruce and his geese head south together. They laze about at the beach in tacky shirts, sipping ice-cold lemonade, while Bruce dreams about new recipes that don't hatch. Mama, uh-oh. And that is Mother Bruce in memory of Marcy Mock. Thanks so much for joining me. You brighten the day, and I'll see you next time. Bye.